Welcome to Growing with Druski, a place where I gather entrepreneurs, local artists, filmmakers, and influencers in one spot to pick their brains. This is Growing with Druski.
Hey, what's going down, y'all? You know what time it is, man. We are back. It's raining cats and dogs and bricks, Morgan.
Okay, that money
We splashing
puddles.
through these money puddles.
Yeah, okay. I feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you been?
I've been chilling, hanging in there. You know, the sun is doing better.
That's what's up.
You know, we back in there. We rocking and rolling.
That's what's up.
How you
That's
been?
what's up. Man. Getting into a whole lot of things. Ending out with 2022 coming up.
Yeah.
2021's finishing real strong.
Yeah.
We got a whole bunch of things going on right now. The TV show is in the works.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think today I finished the pilot.
Oh.
I think today was the day. Like I was sitting there, it's on my computer. I got it all laid out because I was putting myself under pressure.
Yeah.
Like I need to have this out before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So like I want this sent out and seen before Christmas. So I gotta put in work every day.
Yeah.
And so I started laying it out. And I'm like, I got this whole hard drive full of footage and I got this whole folder. And I'm like, what am I gonna do with this?
Yeah.
And so I just started laying it out for the intro of the show. And once I laid that out, and then I pulled in the second half and I watched it, and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to touch it.
Okay.
I'm not touching it.
Gotcha,
Like, I think
yeah.
I got it. It's here.
Mhm.
This is it. I just need to do the final steps to get everything clean,
Yeah.
tighten up, you know what I'm saying? The graphic overlays, things of that nature. And then I get to send it out to my partner, and then we'll go from there. But I already got the word that they want to start filming in the spring.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
so
it gonna be local or you gotta travel?
she's talking about travel.
Oh,
The big
okay.
money's talking about travel over here.
Yes,
So
okay.
I'm mentally preparing for whatever comes that way.
Elevation.
You know what I'm
I told
saying?
you. Elevation on the rise.
Hey, growing with Druski.
Alignment.
We've
on.
been on for 5 years. It's been not even a long 5 years. It actually went by really quick now that I
Yeah.
think about it. Like, shoot, we met what, now 2 years ago? No, last year.
Yeah, we
Bray's
met last year,
birthday.
Bray's birthday. Yeah.
So it's been a year
Yeah.
since we've met.
Yeah.
And in that year, we done already did some
A
great.
whole lot.
I mean, we shot a
Yeah.
tax conference and a music video in the same day.
That was crazy.
That was
nice.
crazy.
The location was nice too.
That location was
Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah. That was
Okay,
dope.
it was all good until
We had
Oh.
to get the extras, huh?
because the extras we had, all of them. Look, fellas, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you are ever at a pool during the summertime with a young lady and she has a fresh lay-in,
Yes.
please do not get her hair wet right
Please.
before she needs to be in a music video.
Man, she was hot. Shoot, her little edges was rising up. They was like waving. She was pissed.
Oh my gosh, she was hot, boy.
Man. So
She
we
was.
had to go plan B quick.
I'm telling you, she was super hot. She was super hot. Oh my gosh.
Man.
Like,
Not my hair.
when I tell you that shut production down.
It did
y'all.
for about 2 or 3 hours because it was the tension in the atmosphere was a bit much.
She came out like this. Like
Right.
that's how she came out that pool.
Yeah, she was pissed.
On everybody. I don't care if you was involved or not.
Right.
That day, it was.
Yeah.
She was not having it that day.
But the shit was popping though. The shit was nice. It came out nice. The video was nice. Shoot, the artist was happy with it. The turnout. But
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, despite the 3-hour
Cool down.
layover, you know,
Right, yeah.
and then having to call models on like a whim.
Yeah, back that plan B had to come through in the clutch.
Shout out to RNS models. Always coming through. Always got some models on deck that are willing to work, and no matter what the hour is.
Right, no matter what the hour. Okay.
They came in the clutch. So shout out to RNS models, man. Y'all came through, made my music video hot.
Yeah.
I got to get some more work in with y'all, man. But I'm going to ask you a few questions, Morgan. We're going to go some questions, and I'm gonna answer them myself too.
Questions.
We're gonna go through.
About us. Okay.
So Morgan.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you consider yourself like to be like in your prime, your career? Like, what do you want to do?
I really want to be in some form of entertainment somehow.
Okay.
I've always been like outgoing, you know, but I am reserved. So, I mean, I guess when the atmosphere is right, I unleash and dwell and flourish. But when it's time to be reserved, I can be reserved too. But I think I'm more so like, you know, in the entertainment somewhere, somehow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, getting there, what's one thing you wish you would have known to begin your career?
I think I probably would have brought it up to my mom a little bit sooner, so she could help me a little bit. When I was a kid, I did want to be in animation somehow, in cartoon production, because I like to draw and I like computers.
Okay.
And when I was a kid, you know, you like the games,
Mm-hmm.
and you know the lights and everything was so colorful and everything like that. So like when I was in high school, I tried the whole little animation thing in production in high school, and I liked it for a little bit, but it really wasn't my thing. And then MySpace came out, and then you got to do your whole whatever, you know, hook your whole little thing up. And
HTML code on the website.
Coding,
boy.
Yeah, you didn't even know what you was doing. You was hooking your shit up.
Copy,
You know?
paste.
Yeah.
Getting them sparkly SpongeBob images. Putting the music on your page.
Yeah.
Had the
I
whole
miss
vibe.
those days, though.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, social media was you know, different back in the day. But, you know, yeah, that's what you know, whatever opportunity comes my way, I'm open for it. Anything, really.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm an open book.
Man.
Anything that's fun and happy, exciting, and anything that's down for elevation, I'm all for it. So
I heard that. That's a good question, though. What's one thing you wish you had known when you began your career? If I was to answer that, it would have been just on a personal note to not care about everybody else that's in your same field.
Yeah.
Because everybody with a camera has a different vision, especially in my field.
Yes.
And so I can't look at the next man and his camera and see what he's doing and go, well, I'm not here yet, so I'm not worth it.
Right.
That totally downplays why you're even in the situation you're in. So I learned to embrace where I'm at and excuse me, and to really just hone in just all the skills and the knowledge that I have, and to embrace that you're there for a reason. That's one thing I've learned and I wish I would have had that instilled in me, or that confidence in me in the beginning in my career.
Yeah.
Because I think I would have had a couple of more goals accomplished that I'm working on now, and I'm grateful that I'm working on them now. And I think the lessons that I'm learning are appropriate for the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I think you're supposed to learn lessons when you're supposed to learn them.
Right.
So me being in the position I am in now, I'm supposed to be here. That's how I look at it. This is like my page in the book. You know what I'm saying? God's got all our stories lined out and this and that. When you're looking at my story, we're on this chapter right now. I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to go through all the things I went through in life
to be here where you are right now. Right.
So I just wished I would have embraced that earlier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it all comes with life and through growing up and upbringing and adolescence and just finding out who you are as a person and what you like and your vision and what you want to do with your life and what you enjoy, you know, what brings you joy, stuff like that. So I guess once you find that, that's like a kickstart, like a bright light that shines. Like, okay, it makes me feel good. I enjoy doing it.
Do you think it's bad to find your stride later on in life?
I mean, we're all evolving. So what may be your vision today may not be your vision tomorrow. So I mean, it always changes. Life changes. We're a big roller coaster. So I mean, what you probably thought you wanted to do 10 years ago is not what you want to do, you know, in the future. So I mean, I don't know. I just think about things come and go, you know. So I guess wherever you, just like you say, wherever you are in life right now is where you're supposed to be.
Right.
So
that's how I see it, because like you see the guys on YouTube or on Instagram or on TikTok, and you know, it's 2.2 million followers, and they got this big fan base, and you're like, what? Like, how? It's just like, how did you become the one that like we watch?
Right.
Like, what makes you so interesting?
right.
But then I started to figure out it's the comfortability of where you're at. And a lot, like you said, it's being comfortable and knowing who you are, what you enjoy, what you like doing, and then being comfortable displaying that. Like, me and my behind the scenes shooter, TK, shout out to my dog.
Okay.
And I've known this cat for years now. We met in, what is it? Texas Day, Brazil in 2012.
Okay.
So we met in 2012. It's the end of 2012. Thanksgiving season.
Okay.
You know how this fool introduces himself?
What?
You know how he introduces himself. An edible.
Okay, see?
Holiday season.
Okay.
So holiday season pops up. We're sitting there, it's Thanksgiving. You know, everybody's working, this and that. And he's like, hey, yo, you want a cookie? That's how he says it. You want a cookie, dog? And I'm like, and I know him, so I'm like, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I'm telling you, me and him was the most relaxed servers throughout a whole Thanksgiving rush.
Yeah.
Like, and he's the one who taught me some of the ways of casual dining, because I just came from fine dining.
Okay.
So like, he put me under his wing, and now it's crazy because like now the tables are turned.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Now I'm in a position
to put him
to,
on.
you know what I'm saying, and teach him things and get him, you know, some knowledge that will help him in his career path and the things that he chooses to do. So, I mean, I think that's an awesome thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. See, it's a part of the process.
It is. Ooh, we got another question here. It says, what is your biggest failure and what did you learn from it?
Druski, come on now.
Girl, I know.
My biggest failure? Man. Shit, I don't know.
That's a hard one, ain't it?
Yeah, because I mean, shit, life is a roller coaster. I went through so many losses. I mean, shoot. I mean, I went through so many gains too. So I'm like, man, I don't even know. What you thinking about?
I'll give it one in a career standpoint.
Okay.
So this is early in my career. This is only a couple of years ago. Now that I think about it, it's really what got me to where I am at right now. This turning point. So, and I've told this story a couple of times. I think Foster was on the show when I told this story. So I got hired to shoot a music video, and this was the first music video I shot ever. So with my camera, I'm working with the Sony NEX F3. And I had, I know all the technical things about this camera. So I'm shooting the highest frame rate. I'm making it look extra good on it. But then when I get home, the file format is barely usable. Like, no other editing programs really use that file format that I shot in. So I'm already having a hard time right there. And then just the shots, it was I'm so used to, at the time, I was so used to doing portraits and photography based things. My shots were really tight and close, and it wasn't showing, you know what I'm saying, the whole person in the video and dance moves and stuff like that. So just the footage, it just wasn't it. And Foster got hired.
Okay.
And I'm like,
so he took the job instead of you, basically.
Foster got that job.
Yeah. Okay.
And so there was like a quick minute. It was real fast to where I was super depressed. I was like, I'm literally pouting for a day. Like,
it's understandable though, shit. Yeah.
Like, this just didn't, like, damn, like, what did I do wrong? And this and that, da da da. And Bray told me, she was like, you just got to think about it like this. So what? You failed at it. You know what you failed at. You have it. It's on tape. It's right there for you. Like, you've got every mistake that you've ever made on a camera right there. And then you got the critique from the artist saying, hey, this shot could have been like this. This shot could have been like this. This shot could have been like this. And this shot could have been like this. And from that day forward, that was the homework.
Got you.
You know, there's certain ways to make these shots and this and that. And so my biggest failure was dying on that music video. Like it should have worked. But then the biggest thing that I got out of that was learning that I'm always needing growth. Yes. There's always room for improvement. Always, that's the one thing I learned. There was always room for improvement. And I learned so much from then on, because then I got the opportunities to go down to like Backstage Bar and Billiards and Fremont Country Club and film on their sets and film live stream concerts and film comedy shows and having the different responsibilities. I've shot main cam, I've shot B cam, I've shot gimbal rover. So I've shot all the different roles and being there and seeing the lighting and figuring out what's what and how it all gets shot. And then hanging out at the end and seeing how the producer did the cuts and was engineering the whole thing live while we're doing it. So now we get to watch the show as the public saw it. And you get to go, oh, that's my shot. Oh, that's my shot. Oh, that's fire.
Gotcha, yeah.
And then getting that sit down as we're sitting there watching it, we're smoking like, hey, yo, so man, I saw that last thing that you posted. Hey, so what we did tonight, you know, I was doing that to show you could do this. Oh. Okay. Oh, so you knew, that's why you called me to come down and work tonight.
On the job, on that job training or that.
Always on the job training. And
it's always better when you're in the field, though.
Always.
Yeah.
But I learned from failure comes growth. That's that's what I learned. So that was my biggest failure, and that's the thing I learned from it. From failure comes growth.
From failure comes growth. I feel it. Okay. Dropping nuggets. Got them gems popping today. Okay.
I'm trying not to.
Sure. Okay.
But yeah, that's a
little Druski X up in here.
And the thing is, being in, because I've always been in a position to where like everything I did was a win up to that point.
So when the failure, it was like overwhelming a little bit.
It was hard because I literally sat at my computer and in my room, like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing this for?
Yeah.
But then, like I said, so Foster gets the job. And a couple of months later, I get a call from that same artist. Okay. Hey, come down and shoot behind the scenes for me.
Oh, okay.
I think I know. I see what you've been working on. And dog,
I see your vision and I got you. Yeah.
I see your work
right.
instead of what I needed you. I see what you produce. Now I'm going to hire you for what you produce.
Right.
And that became a budding relationship between me and Foster. Shoot, tomorrow night after I get off of the 9 to 5, I'm going straight to the shoot with my dog.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out Foster Division. He's always put me on to get some good jobs, some fun stuff. You know what I'm saying? We got a great chemistry together. And that's one thing I've always learned. I've learned too, chemistry. Not every job is for you.
It's for you. Man, I just put my 2 weeks in the other day.
Tell us about it.
Man, because, I spoke about it a couple weeks ago that I had an interview and I actually got the position. So got a pay raise. So I'm going to take myself out on a little 2-week notice. And give myself a little time to adjust, get some time to myself and go and get back with it on a new position. So I totally understand where you're coming from. If a position ain't for you, you got to do what you got to do.
Sometimes you just got to go.
And got to.
A lot of people need to understand that feeling is okay. If you are at a place of employment and you're just not comfortable, it's not working, you're unhappy with what you do.
Speak on it.
Look, stay there until you find that position. You know what I'm saying? Get on Indeed, get on Craigslist, do what you got to do. Call up the homie who's been offering you the position for a while. Take it. Jump into your dreams though.
Yes.
Or
Don't put yourself on the back burner. Or
at least jump into something that you're comfortable with doing.
Yeah.
Don't ever put yourself in a place that's just super uncomfortable. And that even if you love the work, if the employees don't work out, man, you got to go.
Yeah.
You got to go. You just got to protect your mental health.
That's number one at all times, no matter what. Because you with your thoughts all day and somebody say something to you and it ain't even probably be nothing that happened, to you. Or and the message ain't even for you, but it clicked something in you and it made you upset. And now you got to reroute your process to uplift you back up. So, it's just a whole lot going on.
You ever been at work and you literally, I've been at a job and, you're not supposed to smoke on the job. Light up a blunt.
Right.
People pull the pins and the carts out and this and that all day.
Yeah, that smell, that stank, yeah.
But when you've literally walked out of a job to take a break, to light a blunt,
yes,
to come back into work, you need to leave.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
Most definitely.
Look, man, it's just time. If I got to go to that extreme relaxation methods on the job, it's time to go.
Yeah, especially if that's your only sole position and you don't have the multiple stream. Man, if that ain't it, man.
If you find yourself rushing to happy hour right after work, leave that job.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just time to go.
Definitely.
It's time to go.
It's bad when you at work and you looking for a job on the clock. So it's okay, I got to get up out of here.
You've been on the work computer on Indeed.
Okay, sure,
you didn't fill out your whole resume.
Okay, look at my little browser history. I don't care.
Right. So
I'm here, ain't I?
Right. So we went on your computer the other day and saw you on Indeed.
Right.
Look.
Indeed I was. I need to get up on out of here. Okay. Y'all ain't it. I thought y'all was in, but y'all ain't it. Y'all ain't for me. Or maybe I ain't for y'all. Shit, I don't know.
I heard
but
that.
It ain't working for me.
I heard that. Yeah. Ooh, here's another interesting question. What advice would you give someone wanting to pursue a career similar to yours?
Man, just be yourself. Building relationships and having confidence in who you are and just vibing with the other person. Just be yourself. Because, ain't nobody with the fake phony. Just be yourself. Yeah. Just be
That's
yourself.
real talk. Yeah.
Because it can be easy to be wrapped up into what you think somebody like or what you think somebody is looking for. But they just looking for somebody that's genuine. Somebody
at the end of the day, you're just really looking for someone that's actually themselves.
Yeah.
If I know, and this is a term I use, if I know how far I can throw you,
yeah,
then I know, you know what I'm saying? I know what to do with you. You know what I'm saying?
Make some adjustments.
You know, it's like you got that one uncle in the family. No, you can't tell him nothing. So you just don't tell him nothing.
Right.
Coolest uncle in the world. You hang out with him all day, but you just can't tell him nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How's mom doing? She good? That's it. She good? Yeah, we can continue on in another conversation. There, you know what I'm saying?
Point blank, period.
Point blank. I learned that one from my wife. My wife told me to just know how far you can throw somebody.
Okay.
And when she said it, it made sense. Like, oh, you know, trust them as far as you can throw them. It's like, oh, okay. So, yeah, I know what this person does and how they operate, move around. So now I know how to use this person. Yeah. And it's not used in a malicious way. It's just, you know,
it is what it is.
Right. You know, it's like, it's you know, when life thing. You know, when you can save them in the phone book as food, or you save the one in the phone book as U-Haul rental.
Gotcha.
Yes, it will co-sign for me. Right, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You got that one in the phone, like, do not answer. Like,
that's the one.
You ever save somebody in your phone as scam likely?
Yeah. So they don't, I've had a couple.
You don't answer it at all.
Yes.
But then what happens when they hit you with a text like, hey, yo, I tried calling.
Yeah, when they see you.
Like, what is scam likely doing texting you?
Yeah, okay, got you.
You see what I'm saying? This like, you can't save anything under Pizza Hut.
Got you.
Like, just don't save anything under, like, Papa John's, Pizza Hut, and Taco Bell. They're not going to text you.
Right.
Taco Bell's not going to be like, so you need to call me.
Right.
Us Taco Bell need you to call. What's up? Is your order messed up?
Pizza Hut's FaceTiming you. Gotcha. Yeah.
What would you do if Pizza Hut FaceTimed you in front of your old lady?
You want pepperoni? You want sausage?
I'm playing that off. I'm playing that all the way up. So what's wrong with my order?
Right.
Hey, can I call you?
Right.
My Wi-Fi bad. The connection. I couldn't do it. Oh no.
Hey Queen, y'all had asked me a question earlier today.
Ooh.
And it kind of like threw me for a loop. She was like, what's one thing in your life that you do not regret?
That you do not regret?
Yeah. And I was like, I don't think I regret anything. But, you know, maybe that's just thinking right now, but it kind of threw me for a loop, and I still don't know. And then she asked my wife, and she was like, getting divorced from my ex-husband, I don't regret that shit. Okay. So I was like, okay.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah.
When you gotta leave a relationship, it's, hey, you know what? I'm kind of glad I got out that situation.
Yeah,
what you talking about?
She ain't regret it. I mean, hey.
What's one thing you do not regret?
Yeah, see? That's one against you. I don't know.
Getting married.
There it is.
I don't regret getting married at all. I married my best friend.
Okay.
I married soulmate is kind of I think it's an overrated term that's used because there's a lot of people in your life who touch your soul. And if they're supposed to be a part of your life, they're supposed to be mates.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? A mate is a friend, a buddy, so a soul buddy. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of those. You know what I'm saying? Like family can be a soulmate. You know what I mean? But
that's your person,
right? She's my person.
That's your thing.
When I tell you, we are the total opposites of each other. I'm the outgoing, eccentric. Creative. She's super creative though. She does her own art. She's super cool. But I'm the chill factor. Got you. Like I'm in her conscience. I'm the what would Jesus do? She literally calls me and like she'll go through a situation. It'll be live because of her anxiety. And she'll call and she'll be like, I had to think, what would Andrew do?
Got you. The level-headed one.
Yeah. I'm the calm one. Yeah. But when I need that.
Yeah.
She's smart condescending.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
That
Like
is
she can
nasty.
call you stupid without calling you stupid. And you're like, hold on, but wait, did she just? And so, you know, when you need that customer service issue, babe,
right.
I hand her the phone. Here you go. And she will. We had a situation one time. This is right when we got married, 2008, October like 10th. We're at the Adventure Dome. Okay. So we go on the rides. She don't do roller coasters. She is there for me. It's me, my best man, my cousin who was a groomsman of mine, my wife, and that was it. Yeah. It was just us. We was just cooling. So we go in there, we get on the rides, everything's straight. We get on that one water ride that go back and forth. Okay. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's my wife's jam. She says, as long as we get on that water ride, I'm with you. I said, let's go. Hit the water ride. Now, the foam that's in front of your knees, right?
Oh, yeah, that bar.
is held on by an epoxy glue, which wasn't cured. So me and my cousin got on $50 jeans. We styling and profiling.
Yeah.
You know, we still honeymoon vibes.
Yeah.
Over here looking good. Everybody got a drink in their hand. You know, I done smoked before.
Right.
We all cooling. Me and my cousin get on this thing. The foam piece come off. Our knees got epoxy glue all on the brand new jeans.
Oh, no.
Now, I'm black, y'all.
Right.
See his face? Black. Let's take it off. Black. Bald-headed. So you know what's about to happen. Angry black man is about to jump off. It's about to go down.
Yeah.
What happens? Wife interjects. She said, let me handle this. So she asked for a manager. The manager called. The first kid who comes up, I'm the manager. So tell the situation. He goes, I can't help you out with that situation. I need to get a manager. She said, so wait.
Ain't you?
So you're a manager.
Yeah.
And when I say she politely berated this gentleman, it was comical.
Yeah.
It was literally comical to the point of me and my cousin are standing in the background, epoxy glue on our knees, like trying not to touch our pants legs, but we are cracking up laughing.
Yeah.
Like this is a serious situation, but we are standing in the corner dying of laughter.
Yeah, because she about to handle it. Yeah.
She is politely just... So you're telling me that you're not equipped to handle this situation. So if you're not equipped to handle a situation like this, can you please direct me to somebody who is? Because apparently you're not competent enough to handle your job position. And when she said the competent enough, that's what we had it. She said she just called him stupid.
Right.
He didn't even catch it.
Right. Yes.
It was, oh my God.
Damn.
And she is a master at that. That's one of the skills I've learned from my wife. And it's one of the things I said, I don't regret marrying this woman. She has taught me so much. I'm talking about, like, I knew how to cook, but now I know how to cook.
Okay. You know,
and then
down.
Hanging around with chefs and all that good stuff. Now I know how to cook. You know what I'm talking about? I get down.
Yeah.
Don't hire me for breakfast though. Okay. Just please.
Throwing that out there.
I'm throwing that out there. Belgian waffles, fried chicken, bacon. I've seen enough of it. I love it. I've seen enough of making it. I'll make it for myself. Making it for 40 people?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that no more. Unless it's like a special situation, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, I got you.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll knock that out for like when my sister gets married.
Okay. Got you.
I will strap up my camera. I'll do anything she asks me to. On that day, what you got? I got it. Her, my niece, my little big old head I shouted out on her birthday. Wrapped around her finger. She asked me this. Okay, so what was this, a couple weeks ago? I took them all out for ice cream. Just
the whole uncle vibes.
Uncle vibes. Right after Thanksgiving, everybody was still fresh, and I was like, I gotta see the kids. Just took them all out from ice cream for no reason.
Yeah, just because,
My nephew he's the bougie one. He wanted to eat elote. I'm like, you are lucky we are at a Mexican ice cream shop right now, sir. But yeah, that's one thing I can honestly say I don't regret is I do not regret getting married.
That's a good one. I'm right there with you with that too. Now that I got you. Yeah, that's a good one.
Who are the 3 people who have been most influential in your life?
Oh Lord, man, my family. It's not one single 3. It's
not a top 3.
Yeah, no, well,
it's the whole tribe.
Yeah, I mean, because I was the only child growing up, so it was just me and my mom. So everybody in my family, we rock hard. We love each other. Love is the foundation of everything. So my top 3, man.
Who call you every day?
We got a family chat.
So y'all,
and we say we love you.
That's the whole tribe.
Yeah, I can pull it up now. It's a whole list of us.
That's what's up.
I mean, and then the whole COVID thing, and then the whole like not being around each other. Like we even started like a family Zoom just so we can fellowship and be in each other's atmosphere and just see each other's faces. We even started that because the whole COVID thing, when it happened, everybody was like, okay, we don't know what COVID is. We don't know what's going to happen. So just so we can still be in each other's lives, we created that Zoom thing. Right. So, and we got a family chat. So my family, ain't nobody, not 1, 3, everybody. So
Damn.
My family, yeah.
I'm gonna sound bad then. Shoot, I can single it out. My top 3. For one, the top most influential person in my life has to be my dad. Even though our relationship is weird, in his own way, he's always been pushing me to do something greater. It was just to find out what it is, what I'm going to be great at, and to focus in on it. That's his biggest point of advice. It's to find what you're good at and then hone in on it and do it.
That's that wisdom coming through.
And so now that he sees me doing this, he's been really, especially the past few months, the past 6 months, my dad has really been encouraging. Like super encouraging.
You're his junior, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Big junior. So I got some shoes to fill, you know what I'm saying? I got some legacy curses to break and make some new ones, you know what I mean? That's the goal. I've always said that I wanted to take the old Kmart building that was by the house I grew up in.
Oh, yeah.
And turn it into a production facility, and I'm still on that. Like
that's that grind heavy. Yeah. That. When we first met, you was telling me about that.
I go by that property once a week.
And you was like, this is the goal, this is the vision, and I'm not stopping until we get it.
And then I go by that property once a week on purpose.
Yeah.
On purpose.
To keep the vision clear.
I go over there. I go by that old 7-Eleven that's still there on the corner on Bonanza and Ellis. I go grab something to drink, grab a bag of chips or something like that, and I'll literally stand in that parking lot and I'll see it. I just see it. I see the cars parked in there. I see the employees rolling through. I see supplies getting put in the back. I see. I even remember the layout of that store so well. I can see the inside of that store being used for what I want to use it for. Like I've seen it plotted out in my head.
Yeah.
To where I know, like, that corner of the store is going to be Studio A. That corner is going to be Sound Studio. This portion is going to be open. That's going to be the lobby. Like, I've seen it.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, it's in my dreams. It's in my daydreams.
That should give you goosebumps.
I'm telling you. I still even see it down to the point of, like, my future, the toy car I want sitting out to board when everybody pull up, they know I'm in the building.
Yeah.
Like, I know what car I'm going to have up front. I know, like, I just see it. And I go by it all the time just to keep that vision and to keep it, like, this is attainable.
Your why is strong. That's what you're doing it for. Yeah.
Super. And it's not only that. I don't have kids. And so to put my family's last name in stone, I want to put something down solid. A building.
The foundation. Yeah.
You can see that. It employs people. It gives jobs. It gives opportunity. It just creates so much for the city. It creates so much as on an economical standpoint. You know, I want it to be a part of the city. That's why I took on jobs like doing the rebranding for the Old West Side. Like I worked with a company and I rebranded their whole company, and that's their goal. And I was like, it's part of the city. Yeah. Rebrand the Old West Side. Like, I remember what the Old West Side is. Like, I still know them days. To where you didn't go on Donna and Carrie. You know?
Yeah, you sit in traffic too long.
Sit in traffic too long. Boy, stop. I was a Jehovah's Witness. We went out there on purpose. And then growing up, the way I grew up, and the people I grew up around throwing gang signs and stuff like that, you really didn't go over there. And so that's like an ingrained thing in me. So to see somebody that wants to, especially a black-owned company, that was the biggest thing for me too. A black-owned company wants to gentrify the Old West Side and revamp it. That's all gentrification is putting, you know, value back into the property. And so to see somebody who's part of the city who wants to really do that, that was a big thing for me. And that's why I took that to be a part of my resume, to show that, like, that's part of my give back to the city. Because I barely charged them.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit. They insisted I get paid something, but it was like, this is for the city.
This is what you want. Yeah, this is.
So this is part of my legacy.
Right,
like, my name's behind that. That's what that's why. Yeah, like you said, my why is super strong in that.
Yeah.
It's one of the things. So my dad, my little sister, she is an amazing individual. She has always had my back when we were kids all the way till now. My sister has got me out of some situations I know.
Yeah.
I know I should have been. Boy, you know, that's that little sister love that times I should have, when your folks be like, he is out of here. Yeah. Do not let him back in this house. And then my little sister be like, but it's Christmas time. Right. And it's, you know, he ain't got nowhere to stay like that. You know, I can let him in. Come in my room and let him play on the phone. I'll let him in. I'll let him out. Like, my sister took a lot of responsibility for me at a young age. And so, and even now to this day, like, she pushes me and she encourages me to do what I do. And then, like, she really gives it up for the family stuff too. Like, I can call my sister and be like, are you home? Like, no, I'm going to be at your house though. She be like, the kids are there. That's why I'm going.
Right. Okay. Anyway.
Okay. I'll call them and let them know that you're coming to open the door.
Right.
Because you know the rule. Don't open no door.
Okay. Don't open that door for nobody.
Unless I call you.
Right. Even if it is family. Don't open that door unless I tell you. Door. Right. But it's grandma. Don't open that door.
Did grandma call me when you know I was going to?
Right.
No.
Exactly.
Grandma standing outside that door knocking. She hear the TV going, SpongeBob going off, everything. The dogs barking. Right at the door. Right. I know y'all home. Yeah, we know you out there, but mom said don't open the door for nobody.
Right. Gotta communicate.
Shoot, we had burglar bars on the house. So
see?
No opening the door, so nobody.
Right.
UPS could be at the door. I had to page my daddy first. DDD. Right. Look, you're gonna have to wait like 2 more minutes until he calls
Call me back. Right. Okay.
Tell me I can sign for this package.
Gotta get confirmation. Okay. Right. And with no trouble.
Man, and the third most influential person in my life. This sounds like I have an order, but I don't. It's just top of the dome. My wife.
Okay. Got you.
Top 3. She's another one. She lets me be the free bird I need to be to execute these goals and dreams and things that I want to do. And She lets me go outside for a couple hours a day and just stand on the corner outside on purpose for no odd reason, being a weirdo. But, so if you ever see me on the east side and I'm just standing in front of a Kmart building that's dilapidated and boarded up, because I'm having a vision.
You got a vision, yeah.
I'm having a vision at the moment.
Yes.
And if I was a mushrooms, the vision would be even stronger.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you. We need to do that on the show one day.
I ain't never did it.
You ain't never did mushrooms?
I ain't never. I mean, I know where to get it, but I ain't never got. I ain't. Nope.
You've never traveled into your own brain?
Nope.
DMT?
Nope. I'm scared.
Nah.
I'm nervous.
Nah. Ain't nothing to be nervous about.
I know. I hear so many good things about it. I mean, every person I've ever spoken to, I've heard nothing but good things about the element about it. I mean, everything I've heard is always beautiful, but just I don't want to. I'm just nervous. And they say if you're not in a good mental space, then don't do it. So
do it with a homie. Do it with someone. You got to be comfortable. So do it with somebody that you're comfortable around, settings you're comfortable in, that you don't mind being in for a little bit.
Yeah.
And start small.
Yeah. The micro.
Yeah. Start small.
Yeah.
I started off with a cap, ate some yogurt, some fruit. We had a charcuterie board.
Oh, yeah. No, I know somebody that takes a whole eighth at one time with some orange juice and just rides all day.
But see, they've been introduced.
They just started this year.
And just jumped into it, huh?
Yeah.
With an eighth?
At first, it started with, at 2:00, it was half an eighth with orange juice. Didn't feel anything. So 3:00, took the rest. And then was cool all day. They was like, man, fuck it. I'm going to just take the whole damn eighth. Put it in the wheat grinder and grind it up. And put in some orange juice. Mix it up. And
downed it like a...
And I'm like, okay, that shit looks nasty. That should be hairy all in stems.
What was their
okay, and then they went to the bed. They went to
sleep.
They didn't go to sleep, but they went and laid down, and there was the fan. So it kind of felt like they was on like a magic carpet, and then like the music was playing. So it was like, okay, they got like real horny. I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on and then like they just started laughing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay. And then, like, I know, like, a family member of mine tried it. They was at the house watching TV and, like, that's a fucking cartoon on TV. I'm like, no, that's a fucking person. That's not a cartoon, bitch. Like, and then they was like, they was driving one time and they were just driving in the car in front of them, like, came undone like a transformer. And it came back again. I'm like, what kind of fucking shit y'all on?
My boy said, we were driving. This was, oh my God, I was like 22, 23. This is the first time I did mushrooms. But at 22, 23, I was also,
Got you.
Snow White.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was skiing down them slopes.
Got you.
So at the time, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm on one drug, trying to do another drug.
Right.
I didn't see nothing. My boy's over here talking about, did you see that unicorn?
Right.
We're on Lake Mead by Nellis, driving west, and he swerving through the streets talking about, bro, did you just see that? He saw a unicorn, and he said he saw the van's tire fly off and then come back. And I'm like, bro, the van's still driving straight. What are you doing? Now, like I said, I'm on one drug, doing another drug. So I'm like, what are you talking about this mushroom trip?
Yeah.
Don't know what they're talking about. Fast forward last year. I make a post. I'm going through some major depression. I need some help.
Yeah, I think, the reset.
The homie called and was like, come to my house tomorrow.
I remember that.
So I go to the house. This is where my journey begins. For 2 days straight, I microdosed for like 4 hours. Just on the hour, took another little cap. Not no eighth. I'm talking about maybe a gram.
Okay.
Pop a gram. And the whole time, I got the giggles. I'm happy. I'm talking business. I'm in a new vibe. I'm like, oh, this is it. I like this. Because like with weed is a natural entity to where I know, oh, I can get the same effect by popping this mushroom versus like a Xanax, which is gonna like put me down. I'm gonna be sitting there feeling like a zombie. I'm gonna look just no interest in nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want that. So when the homie called and was like, "Hey yo, I know the wave. Penis envies are the business."
That's what I've heard. Yes.
Penis envies are the business. Modest talked about them.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Gotcha. Yeah, see?
We got people in the building.
That's how it
on
be.
The wave. Yes.
See, okay, well, fuck
it's
it.
a whole community
I'm
going
to get me a motherfucking...
There it is. We're going to put Morgan on the wave.
Okay.
So I've done the stronger. I don't know if...
Give us a thumbs up.
Give us a thumbs up if you've done this one, DMT. Oh, nope. Okay.
Negative.
So
you know me, just weed. I don't even drink.
DMT, the only molecular difference between mushrooms, the compound between mushrooms and DMT is literally oxygen.
Okay.
But DMT brings you a little bit deeper into your own brain. And my DMT trip, I sat at the homie's house on a couch, super soft couch. Oh my God. White walls, LED lights with the rainbow going, super chill music in the background. And when it hit, because we did it on a cartridge.
Okay.
So I took 3 hits. Boom, boom. He said, all right, you're done. Here you go. Now I want you to sit down and just open your mind and let it go. And I sat back and melted in this couch for it seemed like 2-3 minutes. It was like 15 minutes. And I remember feeling warm. And then for me, watching the colors, like it made me happy. But it also revealed to me something at the time. I was going through a little bout. And I was like, what's going to make my photography pop? My dad kept talking about colors and using certain things and this and that. And so the idea about colors was already in my head. I just didn't know how to execute it. And so I do this DMT trip and I'm sitting there and I'm watching these lights and the only thing I see is use more colors. That's the only thing going through my head is use more colors. It's me, myself talking. Hey, next time you do a photo shoot, use more colors. And when I came out of it, I was like, I know what to do. And my boy was like, okay. Yeah. But it was like an inspired, like, I know what to do.
Right.
And he was like, what you talking about? I was like, I know exactly what to do to make my photography go to the next level. And that was a turning point. And so from then, I've been a firm believer in natural remedy, plant-based, weed and mushrooms. Yep. I think that's the only two things that like we're supposed to have in life. Yeah. That's supposed to work.
I haven't heard so many good things about the mushroom. So I mean, I think I may try it eventually, but I have to be okay with myself doing it. So
you got to, you got to do those things when you're ready. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's got to be the perfect time for you. Comfortable settings, comfortable environment.
Maybe I'm just a little nervous because I don't know I know the power of me and I don't want to
overindulge.
Yeah, and make myself nervous, make myself scared with my own trip. I don't want to overthink in my trip and freak myself out.
Here's the thing. So when you come out of that, right? And if you have those thoughts, when you come out of it and you're sober, re-look at that from the outside in. Like, okay, why did I freak out? What was I freaking out about? And it'll tell you something. It'll teach you something about yourself, and you'll have a whole conflict resolution right there.
I got you.
And you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's what that was telling me. like you'll have those moments.
The aha moments, got you. The shits. Yeah, okay.
When you're feeling depressed, mushrooms.
Yeah, I've heard.
Give you the giggles. Mm-hmm. You can just enjoy it. Then all of a sudden you just find yourself just back to normal.
Got you.
Happy as a clam.
Got you.
One more question.
Okay, one more before we go. Got you.
One more before we go. What have you been listening to, or what have you been recently reading that has inspired you?
Oh,
because you be posting a whole bunch of stuff on the gram, so I know you got some keys.
I love anyone who can feed into someone to make them feel better about themselves. So I like Iyanla Vanzant. She is an author, a philanthropist. She is like a minister of people. And she had a show on the OWN network, on that Oprah Winfrey network for a couple of years. It was called Iyanla Fix My Life.
Okay.
And it was basically anyone in their life who had turmoil or had some type of disconnect within their family and they wanted some type of resolution but didn't know how to get it, they would seek to Miss Iyanla to fix their life. So she would actually come to these people's homes, have a family gathering. She was like, there's going to be times where you don't like me, but that's fine because that's what I'm here for. We need to cut the shit and it needs to have a resolution. So she would give everybody a journal, write down all of their issues of what's wrong, and maybe the deepest, darkest secrets that they ain't never told nobody.
Right.
But it has to come to some type of resolution because the circle, the family circle is crumbling and it's not solid. So, I mean, you can look it up on like YouTube or
I'm definitely
whatever. Iyanla Vanzant is dope. But I really like her because she gives messages of overcoming things or self-awareness or just making sure like, okay, like we in it together, like you're not alone. Like we all in this together. Every Saturday she does a live on her Facebook Live where she has a community of people. They come together. It's just her, but like all the comments. And it's like, okay, like self-awareness, self-affirming. What's your problem? Like we're going to get through it together. Like the world is crazy right now, but we all trying to be okay and trying to get through it together. So Iyanla Vanzant is somebody that I've been following since I was a kid. So I really enjoy Miss Iyanla Vanzant. I love her.
That's what's up.
Yeah. What about you, Drew?
So, man, this is gonna sound so awkward. I said it on the podcast a while ago. All I do is listen to pimps, cocaine music, and stripper music, right?
Yeah.
So I've been watching The Sharp One.
Okay, on Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been tuned into The Sharp One even before he got on No Jumper.
Okay.
But like I've been tuning into The Sharp One real heavy.
He be speaking knowledge though.
Man, pimps got so much game, bro. That's why I love pimps, man.
Yeah.
Because it's like if you just sit back and listen, you're like,
that's all you gotta do. Just listen. Yeah.
You like, and it'd be some young pimps out there wise for their age. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like pimps because of the lifestyle that they lead, I believe that they have to be instilled with a lot of wisdom to be able to mentally handle that kind of situation. So you got to be filled with a lot of knowledge. And when they spit, oh man, it's beautiful. Because you just got to sit back and just absorb it. And The Sharp One, I love how he sets his Instagrams. He sets the vibe, the music.
Yeah, he be smoking. Yeah.
And then his intensity. His intensity is so tough. And I love it because it's so drawing. And I love how he interacts with the live audience. Like people will say something bad about a guest and he'll be like, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We here to spread love. And then he'll start dropping nuggets about that situation that are all game, all useful information. And it's just like a lot of people aren't, the pimps have such a stigma on who they are and the
lifestyle that they live and the visions that they,
the outsiders.
Yeah.
world inside of a pimp is so misunderstood. And you just got to sit back and relax and just like let them do their thing. And once you can actually get this knowledge out of them, man, a lot of them, boy, some gold. They got some gold behind them. And it's just like, I think I'm one of those, I'm so Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Being around and being in a boss position, you tend to hang around and listen to boss people and people who exude that boss energy. And I don't know, I've always looked at pimping and brothels and all that as an economical thing. Like strip clubs aren't, to me, are entertainment houses. It's nothing. I don't see nothing.
Right.
I see the business end of it. We all know what the biggest selling thing in the world is. It's sex. They just found a way to market it.
Right.
And listen to a pimp. Listen to a pimp market a hoe. Man, it's the best commercial you'll ever see in your life. Tell you what she'll do, how she'll flip it. You be like, Jesus, man. So I've been watching The Sharp One. He's been really, really inspiring lately. But yeah, man. Morgan, that was a good talk.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, hold on, wait. You would think I'd be like Elon Musk or, some filmmaker or something like that. Nah, I watch pimps. Just in my spare time. I do watch other people like Future, because Futures are really good. Business motto maker. Like, he teaches you how to run a business and how to go from solo to a boss, hiring people out, how to do that, how to negotiate contracts, things like that. So I watch that kind of stuff too. But like to really be inspired, I thought it was pimp shit.
Got you. Yeah.
You feel me?
That life. Yeah.
Yeah.
That real life.
Real life. I get inspired by real life. But y'all, thank you for tuning in. Morgan, man, that was a good conversation.
Definitely.
That was a good conversation. Yeah. Shout out to my dog, Big TK, because he's the one who got me these questions.
Okay.
Because we were talking and it was like, have something solid, some questions that you can always ask everybody. And so I was like, let's test it out. And we rocked out a whole thing.
The whole thing, an hour, yeah.
Natural conversation, just off a couple of questions. I didn't even ask all 5.
Right, yeah.
Because we spun off and did our own thing. So that was actually great. So shout out to my dog TK, man. Executive producing the show behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? The shooter got a shooter and an EP now. That's crazy. But y'all, it's been a great episode. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Growing with Druski right here on Room Service Radio every Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Make sure you tune in to all our other shows that are on this network. Shout out to the homie Jaja, the Ayo Bird Show. She's out there doing some major things too. She's got her own vlog out. She just put a vlog out. So make sure you tune into the content. They got the Toxic Hour. You got Sports Talk Raw.
You got Icy Jones. That's my bros.
Man, Icy Jones is killing it with the interviews. Yeah. He got the homie Mayor, Twix. Shout out to Twix. Quick story about Twix. In 2008, October 6th, 2008, he cut my hair right before I got married.
Okay, dope.
Yeah,
okay.
Twix was my barber right before I got married.
That's that Vegas foundation. Yeah.
Twix touched my head, so I knew it was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, we about to get out of here. Everybody enjoy your life. This is Growing with Druski, and you know what time it is.
We
it's
out of
game
there.
over.
Peace. Mwah.